Does anybody have a knife here? Anybody?
Oh, he can mount one to
We
himself.
need Nick. Where's Nick?
Yeah, I don't steal gimmicks. Failure.
Yo, what up?
Hey, Nick. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. Can I borrow a knife for a second?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nick motherfucking Fuentes. Oh, it's good to hear a good boy's voice. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Is it afternoon to everybody? What's going on? What have you guys been up to?
We've just been listening to a song. It was a pretty good song.
Oh, God,
no.
How come he has to show up after the worst leaks ever? Both times he
I
comes.
think he needs to hear it. I think
Yeah.
he needs to
I
hear it.
don't
No.
think he needs.
No, he does.
No, I don't think
He really does.
No, he kind of
Context.
does.
Context matters. As for Titans others. Come on.
No, ignore context. So the reason we brought you in is to talk about the whole Destiny thing that happened to you.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I was streaming Fortnite last night, just hanging out. A very small stream, very casual. And somebody commented something about Destiny, and I said, like, oh, he's a pedophile, whatever. And then I got banned like an hour later, so only for 24 hours, but it kind of sucks.
Okay, so you
Bitch is
just
taking advantage. He's taking advantage of Twitch. Twitch is fucked. You can't even talk about other people on the platform without fucking people throwing a fit. It's shit.
Exactly, and it's not fair because it's
I
like
have a feeling Destiny talked about you on the platform, didn't he?
he did. Well,
There you go.
he sent his people to raid my chat and to mass report me, and I respond, and then I get kicked off because I don't know how the rules work. But I guess that's how it goes. I guess he's learned how to kind of get around it, But not me. I'm a noob, so I was really just going after him hard.
Is
And
it that you're a noob, or are you on the wrong side of the Twitch law?
to be honest, I think it's just because I'm a noob. Because I put a video up and I had it going on the screen while I was playing of him doing one of his spur outs where he's like throwing his arms and hands around, like an autistic person. So I think that probably was a violation of the rules.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. It's dumb, but it is.
yeah, I know. It's gay, but them's the rules. So
oh, you just said gay on here. That means you're gonna get another 24-hour Twitch
yeah.
ban.
There you go. Yeah,
I don't even know how people that are on other social media things even go on Twitch, because can't they just nab you for anything, even not on
Yep.
Twitch?
Yeah,
Yep.
basically. Pretty dumb.
How the fuck do you navigate that?
Right? What am
How
I
have you
supposed to
managed to
do?
navigate that?
I think it's because nobody watches my show on Twitch. I get like 5 viewers a night on Twitch, so I think that's why.
Just flying under Twitch radar until recently.
That's right.
Yeah, that's completely it. Because I only get about between 5 and 10 people, and I've said some shit on my Twitch channel that it's just not gonna fly if I was bigger. So the fact that he's so small, yeah. And anyway, like a 24-hour ban, everybody gets that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
With Nick, it's
It's
not
like a
a
rite of passage. You get
It's
an
not that
achievement
he's.
for it.
I'd still say that you are on the Twitch's radar, but you're only not because you're not on the Destiny's radar.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't know what I'm going to have to just watch what I say. The problem is I bring in people from my Discord and they're saying the N-word, they're saying all kinds of shit, and it's like,
Yep.
that's not going to work.
Are you held accountable for what's going on?
You
Well,
are on Twitch.
I was thinking your Discord chat, but you mean like you actually bring them in to talk on the stream?
Dude, you're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to rein in your on Twitch. You're supposed to rein in your chat.
Yeah, well,
You're supposed to
I
police
told
the
everybody
behavior
the
to a certain
rules.
extent.
I told them the rules, but everybody gets out of line every now and again. And then once it's out there, it's you can't take it back.
Twitch has got a weird surveillance thing. They'll look at you. They'll look at your fans and how they are. If you talk about people on the platform as well who aren't yourself, and it's negative, like you can get. It's just the amount of surveillance is on there. I don't think you can actually talk on other social media platforms about them as well. I don't know if that's been implemented yet.
Wow.
Yeah, like if you talk on Twitch about Destiny, on Twitter about Destiny or something, and you're both on Twitch, then someone can go, oh well, he said this, and they can send that through to Twitch, and they can ban you as well. They want,
Wow.
they want a safe space. They really want a safe space.
Yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can't say anything about anybody else who is also a Twitch streamer on any platform.
That is mad dumb.
It's crazy.
It's not just mad. What the fuck is that?
Stop policing.
Well, more than it's social media policing.
Yeah.
Like it's tangible. Like they don't want you to put out they do not want you to put anything out into the public that they're not already on the fucking. They're not already okay with.
Can you imagine if like South Park couldn't take the piss out of like The Simpsons or vice versa? Can you imagine if that happened? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, how is that even a social media? If it's like you can't talk about, if there's no conflict allowed, how is that even a free platform? It's not. It's like
You're only allowed to hand praise out.
yeah.
Pretty much.
That's dumb.
They only want people who, like, when you go into their stream, they're like, hey guys, let's get ready for the 56th day of Fortnite. Like, that's all they want.
It's useless.
You have to do cuck face
Yeah,
to be on
exactly.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Mouth agape.
But they want you to police
everybody.
your chat. Someone says nigger in the chat, and you've got to go banned. That's it. The ban hammer because you said nigger. That's it. That's gotta...
Terrible.
Exactly. And if you don't do it, then you're held responsible.
I wonder if you can talk about cream crackers and cheese.
Whoa, that's a little bit edgy.
A little bit edgy.
That's a little bit much.
It's definitely white people on Twitch, aren't there? Yeah, definitely is. Oof.
Hold on. Was it simply Destiny who found you on Twitch that day and got everything rolling, or was there a mod in the chat or anything like a spike in views that came across?
No, it was just Destiny. Well, because I was doing my humble little Fortnite stream just for fun, and having a good time, and then Destiny, I guess he started watching my stream, and he was watching my stream on his stream. So all his people came over, and it spiked like another 100 viewers, and they raided the chat, and they were mass reporting, and because I've never had any problem. I've had small Fortnite streams before where it's like 100, 150 viewers, and I have no problems. But
yeah, you're just playing games. Everybody's having a good time, having a laugh. Somebody threw out one thing about Destiny, and all of a sudden he's everywhere.
Like it just ruins it. I'm just on there. I hate to play the victim. I don't, because I'll just, stream on YouTube from now on, whatever, who cares? But it's just kind of gay that it's like, isn't that kind of the whole point of the platform, is just to have fun, play fucking games, and
allegedly.
Yeah, right.
But now, like, here's a question: the person who actually messaged you in your chat talking about Destiny, was it a fan of Destiny? Because I can imagine one of his fans coming over and going, "Hey, what do you think about Destiny?" If you go, "Oh, my opinions on Destiny are this," and then, "Oh, you can get banned now." That's
I'm sure it was. Yeah,
that's so shit.
Right. Yeah,
that's so shitty.
I know.
Like you have to decline the question. You must hear that question.
But he says all kinds of shit about people on his. I mean, of course, he's got like 250,000, whatever.
Well, he brings in the money.
More witnesses.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that should mean, is that there's more witnesses.
He brings in the big bucks. That's how it goes. It's corrupt.
Just a little. And I think that has a lot to do with a bunch of shit that goes on with these platforms.
It's all about the money. Well, I mean, imagine if it wasn't PewDiePie who said half of the stuff that he does, but he gets away with it because around you. If that were a smaller YouTuber who did, but I mean, how strict they are.
I've said this a few times. Honestly, YouTube is paying attention, I think, to what Twitch is doing to its platform by just destroying it slowly but surely, and that's why they're actually embracing the stream audience a lot now, to the point where they've got that super chat on there, they've got live chat, they've got top chat, they've and it's just become it has YouTube now has got a load of people just like leaving Twitch and like, fuck it, I'll go to YouTube then. Not gonna get banned for saying something. It's ridiculous.
I hate YouTube, but I really fucking hate Twitch.
That's what I was about to bring up. As much of a pain in the ass YouTube might be, Twitch is just fucking useless at this point. You can't say shit. I mean, Brittany Vinny talks about how she had to throw up a fucking 23andMe on her stream constantly. That's fucking dumb. You can say certain things if you're a certain person and have the right 23andMe up on the. That's fucking pathetic. You can't let it devolve to that shit. That should be the sign when it's like, okay, maybe we're fucking up at this point. Maybe we're fucking up a little bit. Like nobody at Twitch is like, this looks a little stupid. People having to post 23andMe up on the fucking screen just so that we can tell whether or not they're allowed to say certain things. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's bogus, man.
People are saying cog mute if you. I'm not eating. I'm smoking weed.
I'm eating.
It's Nick. Nick is on his lunch break.
You want Nick to mute himself? Great.
Nick is a working man.
You know.
That's right.
What are you eating, Nick?
I'm eating a tuna salad sandwich.
Of course, he's eating a tuna salad sandwich. Look at this.
Everyone's like,
What do you mean, of
Jack,
course?
It's not my chip, buddy. It's Nick's.
No, tuna salad sandwich. That's good for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Salad,
shit is good for him.
Yeah, good shit. That.
They got some
by the
crackers
way-
on the side.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's a clip of Destiny calling for Nick to be whatever removed. Somebody sent it to me. It's in the
That's what I
in the
saw.
side chat,
Somebody shot that
Is
to me
there?
yesterday.
yeah, it's in the side chat.
I don't know.
He's just joshing you.
Probably just a little joshing. Oh, getting shot at. That'd be interesting to say the least.
Get out the deplatform hammer, boys.
Oof.
Yep. He's reporting you on air.
Get out the D-platform hammer, boys. Woo.
What
He's
the
such a-
fuck?
Says it. Get out the deplatform hammer, boys. Like you fucking bitch.
It's just
Does he throw your link in the chat, or does he take them? What does he do any of that to pull them over there?
He put a link, and the description says, implying that I am into child porn is quite distasteful.
do you think Destiny plays like World of Warcraft and his weapon of choice is the deplatforming hammer? What do you think? Hammer of deplatform.
Yeah, probably. I think you just use it.
It's fucked up that he's even said that on his stream. Fucking hell.
That's pretty fucking shit. I don't know. I don't get why he can't just be over and have his little fucking corner and be happy with his whatever the fuck it is he's got over there. What a miserable little shit. Get out the D-platform hammer. Like, that's life.
It's just no fun.
Wow. Wow. And then he sends people over to your stream with a few people watching, just watching you playing a game. And it's probably his fans that have gone, hey, what do you think about Destiny? You've gone, oh, I think this about Destiny. You've been honest because you didn't understand that you couldn't talk about others. And then boom, he's like, get out there. He's watching you, waiting for that. He's like, get out the deplatforming hammer, you guys. Oh, it's fucking
Have
weird.
you ever talked to him, Nick? Have you two ever had a talk?
Yeah, we did a couple of debates on my channel.
How was the outcome of that? How do you feel they went?
It was terrible. I mean, not even because it was a difficult debate. I mean, it was easy to win, but the problem was he's just not. I don't think he argues in good faith. He's a very nasty guy. You know, even if you disagree with somebody, and I've gotten into a debate with AIU, I've debated all kinds of people that I disagree on all kinds of issues, but you know, for example, with somebody like Styx Hexenhammer, who I debated on religion, like he hears my point and he will understand what I mean and then try and offer an adequate rebuttal and try and rebut my claim. Destiny plays this game where it's like he does the gotcha style, where it's like if you misspeak, if you need to clarify something, it's you're changing what you're saying, and that kind of thing. It's just not fun for anybody. I don't think it's fun for the people watching it. It's not fun for the participants. And fundamentally, just dishonest. You know, if the point of a debate is to arrive at truth, then it doesn't do any party just mischaracterize another's arguments or to play those kinds of games. And I was fair and courteous to him, but, you know, the same consideration was not offered. So, not a good time.
But you ended up having 3 goes at each other? So,
Two.
I mean, Oh, 2 goes? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, at least the first one wasn't so bad that things were cut off. Would you ever talk to him again, or is it just at this point, fuck off?
I don't know. I may. He's just kind of cancerous, you know. I mean, just like a really nasty. And then his audience is just the worst too. It's all these like nihilists and atheists, and you always get the swarm.
My
whenever
thing
I'm
with
on
them
a
is that they
stream.
flag everybody.
That too. Yeah. So it's just really they're just cancer. They're AIDS, you know.
Ugh. I don't know, Cog. Have you wasn't that one of the things you got fucking flagged on?
Yeah, mine was. I did a stream about Destiny when I was showing him lying, basically, like just through stuff that he'd said. And it was really easy just to make clear on a stream. And when I went to share my screen on the actual Hangout, I wasn't using OBS at the time. I just used the Hangout quickly. And when I shared my screen, I think someone's copied the Hangout link and then they jumped on and kicked everyone out while I was trying to show stuff. Then they played alien porn. And again, this is because I did a stream on Destiny. Just out of the blue, that shit.
They say they're very rational kids.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, something about Nick got them riled up enough to where they get out the deplatform hammer, boys.
Well, because I'm smarter. I'm smarter than Destiny. That's why they don't like me.
Well, that's kind of my thing. Is why not just have the fucking conversation?
Right.
What's so scary about just talk to Nick? Why do you have to flag him down? It goes back to the argument that we were talking about earlier with Richard Spencer and him losing his domain and all that shit. All you do is you make it a topic. You make it the forbidden fruit, and that's not what you want to do if you want to hold something down.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, and I've always said about these different issues and some of the newer, edgier topics, I've always said if the conservative establishment or the left, you know, whoever it is, if they wanted these ideas to stop spreading, they would just offer substantive rebuttals to them. But I didn't start getting interested, for example, in like Jewish media influence until I asked and asked and asked. And every time I talked about it, I got shut down, I got fired, I got kicked out of this, I got kicked out of that, I got banned from Twitter, you know. So it's like the more they try and suppress it, it kind of has the opposite. I think they call that the Streisand effect. That's the opposite.
Yeah.
It has the opposite of the intended goal. And whereas if you had the left or any one of these people just say, well, the reason why you're wrong is because X, Y, and Z, I would listen to that and I would try and sort it out. And I think it would lose a lot of steam. But they kind of get away with murder because it's like you said, it's a forbidden fruit. It makes it, I think, more interesting that way.
Mm-hmm. It pulls people into it. That's one of the main reasons people are always like, "Oh, he flagged this person. Oh, I'm gonna go flag him." And it's like, you don't want to do that. Everybody just flags each other until it's stupid. It makes no sense. I mean, there comes a point where, like, if he flags down all of your stuff, can I tell you shouldn't go flag his shit down? No, I don't really have that right because, I mean, he has thrown that blow at you if you decide to do it. I can't say anything against you for doing it. But at the same time, it's like, it just doesn't end well. It's useless getting into an elaborate fucking flag war. There's nothing to be gained out of that. I can't tell you you're wrong. You know, if they've done it to you first and you do it back, I can't say you're wrong. But I can say it's useless.
I kind of like when the left gets deplatformed, though, because I think what has to be understood is that there's no symmetry between the right and the left. You know, when we get targeted by major corporations, major tech companies, like by the establishment, by the world order as it is. And once in a while, when they get forced to play by their own rules, I think it's totally fair game. Like this Joy Reid thing, for example, where she's that black woman on MSNBC and she got caught saying quote unquote homophobic things like 10 years ago. And it's not like I care about that, but if they're going to deplatform people like me and others for similar reasons, but then they go and protect their own, I think at the very least we should say, you know, all's fair in love and war, and we should force them to play by their own rules. Yeah, exactly.
And her excuse was particularly laughable. She claimed that she had gotten hacked, that somebody had basically traveled back into Tom and hacked her website, even though there were archives of it on internet, whatever the fuck that site is, Internet Archive, basically. It was.
It shows you how much of it's just virtue signaling. It's just they're doing it to put up a front, whereas like behind the scenes they have their own. It's just such weird. It's like repressing yourself. It really is. Just be honest with yourself and how you feel.
Well, plus, I mean, a lot of people on the left used to say similar things, but now it's out of fashion for them to be like, so Barack Obama was civil unions and against gay marriage, and so was Hillary Clinton, I think, and now that's not in vogue on the left, so they just kind of act like it's didn't happen.
Well, yeah, it shows they don't really care. If they really cared, they would apply the same standards. But obviously, it was never about protecting people's feelings or these are dangerous sentiments. It's just about it really just comes down to like team sports. They've been fighting against the other team. They have more power, and they're just going to throw it around. But you're right. I mean, every one of them, they all have a history. Hillary, like you said, Clinton, Obama, all of them. They've all had the non-kosher, the non-PC position. But like, remember when Bill Maher said the N-word on his show, and everybody let it go because he's Jewish and a liberal? They don't give a shit.
He dated black women, apparently.
It's not just that. Like, they'll let it go with him because like he's one of their chosen shock jocks almost. Like he gets to get away with a bunch of shit that others don't. Which, again, I always find that status interesting with people. Certain people can say certain shit that nobody else can because reasons.
Yeah, it's not fair. I want to say the N-word.
It just looks dumb. Like, even if I don't want to say it, I don't want to. It's just dumb. Why is it okay when this guy said? But if somebody else said, career over. It's bullshit.
I'm firmly of the belief that nigger should be said by anybody of any color. Because to sit there and say that a certain race can't say it because, well, that's racist. To say that you're a certain race, therefore you can't say said word. That is a racist statement in general. It just is. It's ridiculous.
I'm a proponent of the. What's that?
I was going to say nigger can be used as a term of endearment, or it can also be used as a slur, if you really want.
I'm a big fan of the N-word, not because I think, like, I wouldn't say that normally, because I just don't. I'm not a very vulgar kind of a person, but I'm only a proponent of it because it's not really about racism. When they say, white people can't say that word, how could you say that? It's not really about offense or history. It's about control. It's about black people and people of color get to say, that's our word and you can't say it, whitey. And it's really more just about this kind of, people might say it's a little bit hyperbolic, but it's almost like being a second-class citizen. It's like they get to say, you are not allowed to use that word. We get to kind of correct you. Like, there was this one dispute in California where, like, some guy got in a fight with a black woman for a parking space, and he called her the N-word, and she started slapping him around for it, and then he got arrested. It's like, because he said the N-word, basically, which is a joke. I don't know if that was the whole story, but nevertheless, essentially how it operates.
Instead of counting the assault as beginning with the act of violence, they count the assault as happening when he said the thing that she did not like.
Right. Well, and like Mike's whole career ruined because of it. Like, why? It's just dumb. It's just a word.
Plus, they have no problems calling, black people they don't like or disagree with Uncle Toms and stuff like that. Matter of fact, Tanishi Coates has a fucking piece out today, like on Kanye West and all that. And in the, main photo, it shows Kanye turning white. I mean, Snoop Dogg shared a meme of him last week with him white. So they have no problem doing stuff like that. But
white is a new demonization. It really is. It's just demonization. Like, oh, you're black, and because you agree with Trump, well, you're white now. That is pure demonization. But white is bad. See, Kanye West, we don't like him now. Cool, so he's going white. What? He's black.
Well, plus that's an old school, insult for blacks that go off the plantation, so to speak, to just call them white. So
off the plantation and into the house.
Ironically, the original crackers. There you go. Crackers of the lips.
We need a word. Well, us white people need to band together and come up with
Choose
a word that black people can't say. Could you imagine the day when we get to say, watch it, black?
Can't say
but
that
isn't that
word.
so? You could never imagine the reverse. The reverse is unspeakable. You know, for a white guy to say, watch it, Tyrone, you better not say that word. I mean, could you imagine? But it's almost expected and praised the other way around. How about we need to retake Nazi or Hitler or something? What's up, Nazi? That's our N word. What's up, my Nazi? My Natsock? What about neat? Or incel? The I word.
The I word.
Better not say it, black guy.
There's like 15 videos about incels that got released in the past week.
Yeah, that's the new big thing. The incel.
Define
rebellion.
big thing. What's going?
Well, I mean, it's when there's mainstream media think pieces about it and how we all need to be worried. Ellen Powell, who used to run Reddit, tweeted about the other day. What did she say? Big tech companies, basically, you almost certainly have incels, working for you. What are you going to do about it? Which was kind of a strange comment. I don't know what she was suggesting there. Either firing them or
Well, I've heard
fucking fire them.
Yeah.
Apparently, incels are deeply misogynistic and hurtful towards women, aren't they? Have you not heard that? Even though it doesn't make any sense, they're involuntary is apparently doesn't make sense.
Well, they still have a long ways to go to catch up to the jihadi body count. Let's just put it that way.
Jihadi body.
So,
Oh fuck, jihadi body.
I think it's because a lot of them see incel as just like the new MGTOW or something, and they don't quite get it. So they've just decided, oh well, MGTOW are bad towards women, so they're misogynistic, so are incels, and there's this thing now, and it's just the lack of understanding.
I'm tired of
Oh, have you been working on your jihadi body for summer?
I'm ready to blow this fucking thing up and end it. That's what I'm ready to do.
What's wrong? What's up with what? Have you not? Why aren't you working on your jihadi body?
I'm done with the incel thing.
This ain't even about incels. This is about getting in shape and ready for the summer.
So yeah, what's up, my Nazi? What's going on? What's up?
I'm walking away again.
You better come back with a jihadi body. It's like a bikini body, but more explosive.
All right, you guys are the worst. Let me wrap this up. All right, let's see. We have Recovery Anonymous says it's confirmed beyond all doubt now. KOP is a gay. Gentleman Bystander says 5/7/2018. The Kumite returns. Johnny Trash for 5 says, I learned how to do a snap suplex yesterday. One step closer to going full Benoit. Oh, you never want to go full Benoit.
You don't want to do it.
No. BTK for 5 says Nick must feel the kaboom. Nick, you already heard the kaboom, right?
Yeah, I heard it. I joined right when you played it.
All right. Duncan Massive for 2 says, why is Super Chat censored? That's on the Google side.
Gotta talk to Google.
Yeah, apparently you can't pay to say dirty words. Yeah. All right. Is there anything you guys want to plug before we head out?
Kill stream tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what we're gonna do. One thing that was sent to me in email is Paul Nealon's legislative director wanted to come on, so we may or may not do that tonight, but it'll definitely be this week sometime. So I've been slightly critical of Mr. Nealon, so we'll see how that goes.
Nick, you probably can't advertise your Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's well, but I do have some big plans this week. We got on America First on Wednesday. I'll be debating Jacob Wool on Iran. He's that extreme Zionist neocon on Twitter. who called for Jared Kushner to be Shah of Iran, which we're going to be debating on Wednesday. And then on Friday, I'm getting together. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm getting together squad for. They're doing this crossover on Fortnite where they're going to put in Thanos from the Avengers and do like a special kind of a match. For that, on Friday, I'm going to put together like a super squad, and I'll be streaming that on Friday with some very big, the biggest stars of right-wing e-celebs, so it should be good.
Sounds like a lot of
I'm
fun.
not mad at any of that. There's the dent from Twitch isn't gonna be too fucking deep, it seems.
I'll never recover.
You'll never recover. The silver bullet.
Time to get out the band hammer.
God, that's the fucking worst.
Yeah, I'm have a stream in about an hour or something. I've got a few little bits and bobs I can cover for fun. Why not?
Doing something fun. Last time I saw one of your streams, you were talking to someone who was talking like they hang out with pedophiles, but
yeah, that was Miss Steam. That was yesterday.
I
That went to all levels of degeneracy yesterday. Seriously,
it's a miserable stream that you had there. Just awful.
Yeah, I had to sit through it, so you really should as well. It gets bad.
Where's Nick streaming?
Yeah, where is the Nick streaming?
I'm streaming just on YouTube. Well, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, but primarily just on YouTube.
And you, Cog, are you still on YouTube, or have you been thrown off like you get thrown off of Twitter every fucking 5 minutes?
I'm still on my YouTube fan. It's all good.
Good.
What's your Twitter now?
The Cognificent.
Terrible name.
I've run out of fucking. Do you know how many fucking? I've made 10 fucking accounts already, or 11 or something. So yeah, I've got to that point.
The Cognificent.
I know. I tried Cognificent because obviously that came from
Nick, tell him that is a terrible name.
I don't know. After 10, they can't all be winners. So I kind of get where you.
After the first 5, you stop really putting that fucking much into a failure.
Yeah, I've had Anonymous, Cog, Incognito, Cog. I've had all of the fucking things. It's not Cog. It's all them. They've been. All the good ones have gone. I'm just like, the Cognificent. Oh, that one's available. Cool, I'll take that one.
All
right. Remember, if you want fucking Count Dankula and the Richard Spencer talk to happen here, you got to butter failure up with a bunch of fucking spam at him with the like the stream, be real sweet to failure. Be ever so sweet to him. Lots of hugs and shit. Send him really gay memes.
How about Mundane Cog?
Mundane Cog.
Jordan 250 says failure accomplished.
Accomplished.
That's a good one, Cog. Take that, scoop that one up right now.
Oh, I like it, but it does make me want to smash my keyboard.
I saw another one that said Cog Gobbler.
Cog Gobbler.
That's a good one too. Wow, nothing but great suggestions.
That's it. It's got a grumbling in my stomach.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. And we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Failure in the morning tomorrow. Who knows?
You tell me.
Yeah. Who knows if that's gonna happen? Who knows? All right, guys. I'll play you out with a nice song. I'm sure you guys will enjoy this one. And see you guys tomorrow.
Your peenie is crazy. Every time it goes kaboom. 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 Every time I look around, I see my face.